Hello everybody, BrioS here, and for you guys today I have a mech that is pretty well represented on the modern day battlefield. And yes, this is the 40-ton clan mech, the Arctic Wolf. And most people will know the Arctic Wolf as the 40-ton mech that runs around firing lots of SRMs, but that is the well-known Arctic Wolf-1, the battle mech version of this. But for you guys today, I have another effective yet deadly build of the Arctic Wolf, and that's the Arctic Wolf P, the Omni-mech version of this chassis, and it's surprisingly effective. So let's get down to the mech lab to take a look. So it runs a really simple build. I like to keep it simple. 6 medium pulse lasers, 4 in the arms and 2 high mounted in the right torso, with 16 double heat sinks for heat dissipation. The only omnipod I'm swapping out is the Arctic Wolf left torso, and that's because I'm changing it to the prime left torso, which gives you 3 extra jump jets for extra mobility and a pop-tart capability. Do take note, the Arctic Wolf had a quirk pass recently, so the side torsos have a plus 10 armor quirk, which helps it a lot because they're pretty obvious and easy to pick out. But it also has, more importantly, a 5% heat dissipation quirk, and that allows builds like this, hot builds, to dissipate heat 5% faster, and that's really nice. So with 16 heat sinks and a speed of 97.2, it's a fast, mobile, hard-hitting mech. And with the skills coming in, let's take a look at the skills, it's even more effective. 34 SPS into firepower, and that gives me a heat reduction of 8.4, most important for the very hot builds, a range boost of 11% to help with the medium pulse lasers, and that gives you a range of about 300 meters, thereabouts optimal, and a cooldown reduction of 5.4, allowing you, let me rephrase that, allowing you to fire just a bit faster. No survival, but 11 points into mobility, because speed is life for a medium mech like this, allowing it to maneuver just a little bit faster. 10.5 XL, 14% decel, and a turn rate of 18%. Operations 320 SPs is my standard for 5 nodes of cool run for 10% heat dissipation. Combined with the quirk, it has a 15% heat dissipation bonus, allowing it to dissipate heat pretty darn fast. And 5 nodes of heat containment for increased heat capacity of 15%, always useful. And for sensors, I'm actually running a 100% radar deprivation sensor tree that requires 16 SPs to get these 5 nodes of radar deprivation. So that increases it to 100%, so you lose the locks of your enemy once you go into cover. Actually it is immediately, 100% faster is instantly, so really good against lock-on missiles. This allows you to move from cover to cover or fire those medium pulse lasers and drop back behind cover, giving the enemy little time to react or target you, especially with lock-on missiles. And finally, for auxiliary, 10 SPs for 2 cool shots, which I enhanced with the cool shot cooldown to fire the second one 25% faster, and 2 strikes, which are always useful. So that's it, ladies and gents, for the Arctic Wolf P. The Arctic Wolf 1 gets all the glory, but I found this surprisingly effective. So anyway, let's get down to the gameplay and I'll show you that this build is pretty damn good. So do give it a try. Don't always just play the Arctic Wolf 1. So anyway, let's go. And here I am on Solaris City for the first showcase match. And one thing about this map is pretty good for this build because this build doesn't have much range. 299 meters for optimal, for the medium pulses are okay, and not really far actually. But with the good speed of 97 and mobility of this mech combined with the 100% radar deprivation, it makes a good hit and run mech on this map. And currently I'm actually using this speed to keep pace with some of the mediums and scout the front, make contact with the enemy and report back. And soon we will fight. Moving up the ramp in Echo 5, first contact, yep, it's a commando, fire and twist, jumping to get a second shot but he runs. Must be careful not to chase too much. Commandos are really tanky, really good for drawing aggro and spreading the team apart. He's still there. Yeah. But where there's a commando, there is, or rather there are others normally. Oh, he made a mistake, he's staying to fight. Oh dear, he's caught bad. And we have a few mediums like the Phoenix, so on my right, Darth Moon. The commando's left also caught, don't chase him. He will come back. Yeah, trying to get the team not to chase, not to spread out. So most of the time they're on my left, this corner here. So let's caught a peek carefully. Yep, true enough, there they are, coming out. So, pretty hot Delta 5 area.
Acquired.
Commando's still there. Oh, he's in the open,
Target
and yep, he
destroyed.
goes down.
Told you. Nice shot.
Well, that's 1-0 up for us. Oh, the enemy team didn't push through that corner.
Artillery.
That's nice.
They will rotate to Echo 4.
Yeah, they're probably going the other way, my left flank. But I've got a few friendly mediums with me. So I'm gonna pick at them from
Target
here,
acquired.
this right
New
side here.
target acquired.
Always look at the minimap, know your teams around you.
Hellfire.
There's a gap here. Testing, but nah, my arms have problem shooting through that gap.
New
So I'm gonna
target
find another
acquired.
corner here. Corner peeking with the pulses in the arms and the right
Strike
torso.
online. Artillery strike
Yeah,
activated.
slap.
Critical damage.
Bad twisting resulted in my left torso being caught.
New target acquired.
Just falling back a bit after I drop a strike. Now I'm gonna present my right arm. Corner peeking on the right instead. Oh, that Phoenix Hawk practically walked through me, then he walked. Silly connections I have.
New target acquired.
So enemy's left flank, which is here, is not defended. So gonna hit and run. Fire and twist. That's what I'm
New
doing.
target
Basic combat. Gotta be really careful. Got 2 assaults, a mauler and a slapner. That's Transkaggle. Nice lady. But I want to kill her. Deadly build though. Brawly mauler.
Target spotted.
Looks alone actually. Yep. Catgirl got NASCAR. Time to move in.
New target acquired.
Golf is caught isolated. Moving in.
Yeah. That mauler's isolated. Moving in for the kill. Deadly build though. Bad twist. Lost my left arm.
Destroyed.
But that's fine I suppose.
Target destroyed.
And she goes down.
Need
New target
assistance.
Those in the
acquired.
center, head to Echo 4.
Target spotted.
Let's push them from the rear.
New
Sounds a
target
bit wrong, but-
acquired.
Yeah, the enemy is leaving their flanks unprotected.
New target
They're focusing too
acquired.
much
Charlie rear.
Target spotted.
too much on my main force, as you can see on the minimap. So right now we're hitting them at the flanks. We got a nice 3-man flanking force. Me, this Centurion, and a Phoenix Hawk. So one Phoenix Hawk tries to engage us from the top. I normally use arm lock in case you haven't noticed. And for situations like this, I toggle my arm lock off. I actually have it bound to one mouse button. And yeah, gives me a bit more
Target spotted.
options.
Target spotted.
Good thing about arm lock is that the convergence is really good. Disadvantage, the torso twist is a bit slow. So an enemy is not doing too well. Our flanking force is hitting them hard.
Target spotted.
This Hellfire, caught by surprise, falls back to his team. One thing good about having lost my 2 pulses, the remaining 4 can fire more often, because, well, it's a lot cooler now. More sustained DPS in that sense. Ah, there's a Marauder 2 here. Gonna pick up his right torso, that's where its ballistics are. But really worried about that Keeper.
Target spotted.
Yeah, Sergeant says gonna get even more sad. He just lost all his weapons. He's a dead stick now.
Their right torso.
Close fight.
Target
Highlander goes down. We have them in a bad position, but it's a really close fight, 7-8.
Kilo slapped the right torso.
Calling out his components so the 3 of us can focus on that juicy torso. Almost down. Can I get the kill?
Target destroyed.
Yeah, I did.
Get
wrecked.
So you can see the effectiveness of a flanking force. Exploiting their lack of attention to their flanks. We are turning it around. Still close though, 8-9. Darth Mu getting quite a few kills actually.
New target acquired.
Now it's 3v2. Hopefully we don't find any chunky boys.
Target acquired.
And that's it, 11-9. Game is won. Thanks to the main force holding them as the flanking force of me and the Phoenix Hawk and the Centurion flank them. With the match effectively won at 3 of us versus 1 of them, it's time to fast forward the match and let's do some analysis of this mech and the match itself. So in terms of the match itself, you could see the effectiveness of medium mechs as a flanking force. And this is a hard-hitting 6 million pulses with Good hit dissipation is pretty darn effective. Working together with Darth Mu and his Phoenix Hawk securing all my kills, and the Centurion, forgot who it was, hitting them from the flanks as they neglected it. It really helped get us quite a bit of kills. And as you can see, we have a Kid Fox joining us, so that's additional firepower later. And also, main force was able to hold the line and do quite a bit of damage as the flanking force nibbled at their sides. So that's a good game for us. Good tight fight. Gonna be a 12-9 match, so can't complain. I think the enemy team will enjoy a bit of violence. Better than capping and winning, I suppose. But yeah, this build, like I said, good hit dissipation, good mobility, typical media mech stuff. More effective than most people realize. You don't always have to play the Arctic Wolf 1, you know. So anyway, last mech is down, so let's wait for the final announcement and the results of this match.
Ah, well done.
And finally, Heishigi in his spider goes down, and we can end the match and move on to the next one. So let's take a look at the damage output of this build. 920 damage, 1 kill, 3 KMDDs, very decent I would say. Continuously hitting the enemy with the pulses, and yep, 611 match score, super decent even though it's 1 kill. Darth Maul getting 3 kills, and Cephalus and the Centurion getting 1. So that last match was a pretty long, drawn-out match on Solaris City, chasing that last spider. But sometimes it's like that, you know. But it is what it is. But right now we have another match, and it's on Canyon Network with a 4-man from 1 BTC in Alpha Lance. But I'm dropping solo. So tip of the spear action here as we rush in to pin them down.
Bravo, Delta 4. Adder.
A few lights and me, trying to find enemies and pin them.
Target acquired.
And of course a Timber down there. Brawler Alpha.
Online.
Yeah, this Timber's out of position. Managed to catch this guy out of position. Taking Lurums and yeah, some pulse fire from me. Fire and twist, like I said. And that looks like a Javelin or a Piranha. Yep, helping it, and it's my middle lane. Going to go down, and can I get it? No, no kill, but he goes down.
Acquired. Heat level critical.
Tater got 2 targets and isolated. Low ground is bad though.
Yeah, not the best position. So gotta redeploy. Wait for the big guys to come up to support. Don't really want to start a NASCAR. So enemy seems to be heading to Delta 3 for some reason.
Target spotted.
So what assault Delta?
Affirmative. Need assistance.
Delta, let's ball up against Delta 3.
Yeah, team seems to be spreading out, so trying to get a team to ball up and focus on one grid.
Target spotted.
Another Mauler this time.
Mauler Foxtrot rear.
Yeah, he's in a bad position. They got NASCAR. Most of the force ran to Delta 3, leaving this Mauler and a few mechs behind.
Strike activated.
Foxtrot lost a torso.
2-2, so still close.
Target spotted.
Delta 3 low, we got 3 assaults, guys.
Yeah, they lost quite a few of the big boys, and
New target.
some of them are trapped here in the low ground in Charlie 3.
Please don't stand behind me.
Artillery strike
Goodness sake.
online.
Affirmative.
Yeah, never stand behind players. They can't reverse, especially lights and mediums. They'll get punished really badly. But talking about punishing, Evo in his Dire Wolf, Lerm Dire, oh what a heresy. Yeah, everybody's just frothing in the mouth trying to get that kill. Look at all of us. NSRing, no skill rush.
Let's get out of the bed.
New target acquired.
So 4-2 with Delta in a bad position. ATM boats.
Target acquired.
What's with all these Lerm boats today?
Torso critical.
Oh, badly exposed myself.
Arm
Delta 2 has a
destroyed.
lot now.
Yeah,
Medium
all those in
pulse
Delta
laser
2
destroyed.
quickly took out my left arm and caught my left torso. Gotta be extra careful on my left side now.
Target acquired.
So favoring my
New
right
target
side when I corner
acquired.
peek here. Because my left is already caught. And it's gone now.
Center torso critical
Oops.
damage. Heat sink destroyed.
Thankfully we have a 5-2 advantage. But we're all in a low ground, so it can turn around fast
Yeah.
anytime.
Delta 2.
New target acquired.
Echo.
Oh, our assaults are pushing in, that's good. So it's time to support them.
Target destroyed.
6-2,
Yeah, Centurion down.
time to push our advantage. We're actually picking them out one by one, as in case you haven't noticed. The enemy team basically NASCAR to get a few mechs in Delta 2, but it caused them to spread out.
Nice.
Thanks.
New target acquired.
Adder leaks all the way in
Target
Charlie
spotted.
4. Not sure where the rest are though. Oh, you guys
Kilo.
found them. Yep. Kilo it is.
New target acquired.
Shit, 7-2 up on caps. It's more or less one, it's just bop up.
Target destroyed.
Oh, I managed to touch that Hellbreaker, that's nice.
Thanks.
Target
Target
acquired.
spotted.
Charlie 4.
New target acquired.
Last few max here. Can I get another kill?
It is.
Let's find out.
He's fresh. Careful.
I'm actually pretty hurt, so I gotta be extra careful.
Target spotted.
Go
Fast
for
one.
his legs.
Yes, left click's caught. Always before engaging the mech, look at the mini-map. Look at the paper door on the top right. Just a quick glance. So try to chop off his left leg. Right leg's caught. Can I get this guy shooting his foot? No. Oh, I did. Yep.
Sit down.
Target acquired. Heat
Ah.
level critical.
And mislinks.
Target spotted.
Only for ER mediums. Very mediocre mech. I'm sorry. But it's true. So that's it. Easy victory for us. Team died by NASCAR. Typical game. Running away to hunt down 2 mechs, but they left their assaults behind. And yeah. So anyway, this made it easy for us. So anyway, 806 damage, 1 kill, 2 KMDDs, good output on this map. And yeah, pretty good build, surprisingly effective, 6 medium pulse, Arctic Wolf, 556 match score. So ladies and gents, that's it for this video on the 6 medium pulse Arctic Wolf. Not as famous as the SRM Vomit, but as you can see, very violent. So anyway, guys, have fun, try different things, and I'll see you on the battlefield. Ciao.